Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to another transfer update. This news, to be honest, there's a few things to talk about. Like again, I'm just going to start talking about all the things that are linked with also in one video. There's no point making separate videos. But the first one to talk about is Madueke. Now, apparently, Arsenal are keeping tabs on Noni Madueke. And when this news came out, by a credible journalist as well, Matt Law, when this news came out, I literally turned off my phone because I could not believe what I saw. I was hoping it was one of those those transfer seeking journalists, the ones I want to see, the ones that put so much clickbait and everything. I really thought it was that. I thought it was gonna be one of those journalists. But my god, when I saw who did it, when I saw who tweeted it, I was thinking to myself, oh my god, is this what we're about to do? Are we actually about to sign Noni Madueke? Now I understand, the article did say that also just keeping tabs on him or something like that. But for me, my issue with this transfer is the fact, why are we even keeping tabs on this guy? Why is this guy even a shortlist? Like, why is he even on the shortlist? He shouldn't even be on the shortlist. Like, that's what frustrates me. It's not about the fact that we've, like, my fact is, why are we even looking at him? Like, it makes no sense to sign this guy. When you look at the wingers we've been linked with, yeah, or well, the number one targets, Nico Williams, Rodrigo, Sesko, Gyökeres. I mean, look at those two wingers, Nico Williams and Rodrigo, and then you come out and you bring out Noni Madueke. I mean, what the? I cannot believe Arsenal still have Chelsea's number. Like, Arsenal need to block Chelsea's number, because for me, if anyhow Arsenal sign Noni Madueke, wrap the season up, this club is a joke. Like, I am tired. I am tired as an Arsenal fan, constantly scrubbing, like constantly just scrummaging through Chelsea's dustbin. Like, we always have to get a Chelsea reject. Like, I cannot remember the last time we went a transfer window without signing a Chelsea player. Last season we signed Raheem Sterling. The season before that we signed Kai Havertz. In the same season, the season before that we signed Jorginho. I am so sick and tired of constantly signing Chelsea players. Like, why don't they sign one of ours? Why don't they sign a Trossard or something? Why do we always have to flip and rummage to their dirt? I'm so sick and tired. I don't even want to talk about this transfer, because me talking about this transfer, oh my, I just can't. I can't comprehend. If Arsenal sign Noni Madueke, I'm done. I'm gonna be a neutral fan. I cannot watch Arsenal sign another Chelsea reject. I'm sick and tired of it. But the next topic is apparently Thomas Partey. Now, Fabrizio Romano has said that it does look like Thomas Partey will now be leaving Arsenal. The concrete, it favors more that he's going to leave. It looks like it's probably, like, I'll be honest, 60% he's going to leave now and 40% he was going to say, which is quite surprising, because before the end of the season, we all thought Thomas Partey was going to leave. And then near the end of the season, especially after the season ended, the first 2 weeks, you did hear talks about Thomas Partey apparently going to sign a contract. Now, yeah, now it looks like the contract is back off. Now, for me, this transfer, this contract extension, I don't know. I'm a bit stuck on it. So for me, I wouldn't mind Thomas Partey staying. The reason why I wouldn't mind Thomas Partey staying is because clearly he's the role is clear. He's going to be a backup. You got Zubimendi now, and he's going to be a backup. And having Thomas Partey as a backup is not bad. Like, that is a really good number 6 to be. In fact, he can still probably play as a number 6 even now. The reason why I personally don't want to get rid of Thomas Partey is not because of the depth option, which of course is one main one. Is the fact that if we get rid of Thomas Partey, I said in my last video, if you get rid of him, you have to now allocate more funds on signing another midfielder. If Arsenal do not sign another midfielder to cover Thomas Partey's absence, I personally have no issue. But it's clear that if we get rid of Thomas Partey, that we are going to have to sign. It's clear the club is probably going to try and sign another number 6, because then in the midfield you got you got Declan Rice, you got Mikel Arteta. I don't even know if he can play in midfield. He looks much better playing as a striker than he does as in the midfield. And then you got Zubimendi. That's 3 players, unless you put Lewis Skelly into the midfield. So for me, that's the only reason I don't want to get rid of Thomas Partey, just because I want all the funds to be allocated on at the front end of the pitch. That's why I want the funds to be allocated. I do not want to keep signing more duds in midfield that after 2 seasons we have to get rid of, unless you do some internal solutions and you keep Fabio Vieira or something. Like, for me, it's not an issue. But that's the only thing about getting rid of Thomas Partey. But honestly, if he does go, I don't know, you can't really do anything, can you? He's gone. You just have to replace him, or just, for me, don't even replace him. Just keep with the midfielders that we have. And the final bit of news is Gyökeres. Now, apparently, TalkSport are saying that Gyökeres has agreed or some guy is saying Alex Cook, sorry, is saying that apparently Gyökeres has agreed terms, or apparently he's more likely to join Arsenal than Sesko. For me, like I said, this deal is going on and on. We're just going in circles. And for me, I'm at the stage where I literally don't care who signs. Just get them to the door. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.